President Biden is visiting Vietnam in September 2023. In fact, today is September the 8th, and then 2 days later, he will be in Hanoi, which is where I'm at right now. Let's talk about his visit and how this is going to help Vietnam, particularly about Vietnamese export. Let's go.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Peng. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
So, I'm actually in Hanoi. I've been visiting Hanoi a lot lately because this is an important market. We don't want to neglect or abandon or dismiss this market because there's a lot of customers that need our help, our services to help them export. That's why my hat says go export, right? I'm not wearing my suit today because I have a very hectic schedule today. This morning I went to help customers do some filming work, and this afternoon I'm gonna go visit the office. Yes, we have an office in Hanoi, and I'll be meeting the teams there, and then of course I want to motivate them, and I want to build a strong and sizable team here in Hanoi. I would say we need about 100 people here doing sales, customer service, doing human resources. So we're looking for people, we're looking for talent here in Hanoi, and I will probably be coming here more often in the coming weeks and months as we build our Hanoi team. We already have a very sizable Ho Chi Minh team. We're gonna replicate that. We're gonna make that happen here in Hanoi. Let's get back to the topic here. President Biden is visiting Vietnam. And why is he here? Well, if you read the news, it's obvious because Biden wants to strengthen Vietnam and US ties to counter China, all right? There's a rivalry between US and China. The United States does not want China to supersede the United States. They've been doing this trade war for a few years now, and there's a lot of technology limitation that the US is imposing on China. For example, Chinese companies, it's getting very difficult for them to buy high-tech chips from the US or even the US allies. So companies are in the Western Hemisphere, they are finding it difficult to do business with China if they sell high technology products like semiconductors, like chips. So the reason why Biden is here is because he wants to strengthen the relationship with US and Vietnam, and hopefully get Vietnam to be its partner to counter the rise of China. Although it's questionable whether China is rising right now, because I think there's a lot of problem in China today, and I think they're actually on a decline, and I think they may not pose as much threat as the United States believe they are. So what do I think about this current situation with US-China trade rivalry and Vietnam playing in the middle? I think Vietnam should befriend with both sides, all right? I think Vietnam should play a very strategic game and only consider what is good for Vietnam. Vietnam needs China, Vietnam needs the United States, Vietnam needs both. And we are going to do, when I say we, I mean Vietnam, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what is in our interest, right? So we're gonna expand our trade relationship with US. We're gonna continue to benefit from that supply chain in China, right? So I think we should not piss anybody off. We should not say we're on one side or the other. We should play them both, right? It's like you have two girlfriends or two wives, all right? And then let's say two girlfriends, right? And they both want to have your dick, all right? Then what do? You give them dick, both of them. What's good for me, right? So are they gonna be happy about it? No, but they need your dick. So give them your dick, is what I'm saying. All right, so I think that's what Vietnam's position should be on the international stage. We're not here to like antagonize any country. We're here to promote more trade, more export, more business, more global trade. Everybody's a friend, right? I think that should be the position that Vietnam should be in, right? Vietnam should be in the position of making everybody Vietnam's friend. All right, I think that's how Vietnam should position itself. By working with China, we access their supply chain, and they have a pretty good, robust supply chain. We want to access the US market, and that's important. That's where most of the customers for Vietnamese products are. So we want to be friends with both sides, and this is why we partner with Alibaba.com, which is actually a Chinese company, but they want to help Vietnam export. So that we've been partnering for the last, I would say, 3 or 4 years, and we've been helping a lot of customers sell more international products all over the world. But I realize it is not enough, all right? Not enough, because what I want to do as well is to build a Vietnamese platform built locally to help international buyers to source Vietnamese products. And also we want to give our manufacturers, our trade partners, more ways to access international buyers. This is why we created a new platform. It's called sourcevietnam.com. All right, we are launching this platform on September 15th, 2023. There will be a launch event at the Caravel Hotel. Again, September 15th in the morning, I believe. Go to our website and find out more information. And this is the place where you're gonna hear about this new platform, how it's gonna help you find more international buyers, and more importantly, there's gonna be a lot of manufacturers, trading companies there, and now is your opportunity to network with a lot of successful businesses in that room in Caravel, all right? So September 15th, come to the launch event for sourcevietnam.com. It's the first Vietnamese-built international trade platform, sourcing Vietnamese products. I'm very proud about this. I'll be speaking there. There'll be some really good speakers there. There'll be a lot of government representatives there, and they'll be speaking too. I think it'll be a very important event if you're looking to export. If you already export and you want to find more buyers, you gotta be there, all right? And we're gonna repeat it again. Probably sometime early in October, we're gonna do the same launch event in Hanoi, and we haven't decided the location or the time, but watch out for further announcement about that event, all right? We are here to help Vietnam export, and for Vietnam to be a global export country, the manufacturing hub of the world, we don't pick our friends, all right? We're not gonna play the geopolitics of the US and China. We're gonna do what's best in our interest, which is Vietnam's interest. All right, so take some fucking action, come to my fucking event, and help Vietnam export. Don't be a fucktard.